The gentlemen, dear followers of Burundi National Television, welcome to the English News Edition Top Stories. Catholic priests are urged to remain faithful to the sacred mission they were entrusted with. This message was delivered by the President of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Burundi, Bonaventure Nahimana. It was yesterday during the closing ceremony of a centenary jubilee of priesthood in Burundi. And on this Sunday morning, a fire that destroyed more than 80 mattresses broke out on 8th Avenue of the Kinanila Quarter in the Musaga Zone. The owners of the demolished property are requesting that investigation be conducted to clearly determine the exact causes of that fire. Welcome, dear followers, to details now. I'm Jackson Lacoste. Catholic priests are urged to remain faithful to the sacred mission they were entrusted with. This message was delivered by the President of Catholic Bishops' Conference of Burundi, Bonaventure Nahimana. It was yesterday during the closing ceremony of 100 Jubilee years of priesthood in Burundi. The event took place on Mount Zion at the Shrine of the Virgin Mary, and the celebration was graced by the presence of the Vice President of Burundi, Prosper Bazombanza. Juvent Daishimiye.
The closing mass of the Jubilee year of the priesthood in Burundi began with a procession bringing together priests from across the country, accompanied by the bishops. The Vice President of the Republic, Prosper Bazombanza, also took part in this ceremony. In his homily, Bishop Bonaventure Nahimana, President of the Conference of Catholic Bishops of Burundi, stated that they had just concluded 10 months dedicated to the priestly jubilee, which began on February 19th of this year. This celebration marked the centenary of the ordination of the first two Burundian Catholic priests, Patrice Ndendereza and Emile Gendagende, ordinated on December 19th, 1925. During these 10 months, the priests had the opportunity to meet, celebrate together, and share their experiences and knowledge. Bishop Nahimana also reminded the faithful expectations after this 100-year jubilee of the priesthood in Burundi. The Christian community expects us to more faithfully respect the mission entrusted to us. For this to be achieved, we are called to meditate on the Word of God. We are also called to keep and respect the promises we made before the Lord in the presence of the assembly. Christians are likewise invited to respect and support their priest. The festivities continued with a shared meal. In his speech, the Vice President of the Republic congratulated the priests of Burundi for their many years of service and for their contribution to national life. It is worth noting that the Catholic Church in Burundi now has 1,622 priests serving in different regions across the world.
And the 33rd Ordinary Meeting of the Council of Ministers of the Nile Basin countries opened this Saturday in Bujumbura. Prime Minister Nestor Nahimana called on the countries of the Nile region to continue combining their efforts to promote peace and security, strengthen development cooperation, protect the environment, fight against natural disasters and drought, and ensure proper management of Nile waters to contribute to the region's sustainable development. RC Olor Kamkama reports.
This ordinary meeting of ministers of countries sharing Nile waters aimed at reporting on activities already done during the exercise year 2025 and to take change on strategies of durable resources management of Nile waters. The Minister of Environment, Agriculture and Livestock, Karinimba Rushimana, has indicated that Burundi is committed to durable development via the agriculture modernization without forgetting to protect environment. In his speech, Burundi Prime Minister Nestor Nahimana has indicated that Burundi is engaged at collaborating with other countries for a more efficient management of Nile waters. He recalled that since the creation of that initiative in 1999, many achievements have been done so far, such as electric dam construction, energy interconnection, environment protection, natural catastrophe protection. However, he raised some challenges such as fast democratic law, climate change, soil degradation and the water shortage that have handicapped the implementation of some projects. He stressed out that those challenges need a collective answer. The reason why Burundi has ratified on 25 July 2023 the agreement on a cooperation on Nile initiative. He called on countries that haven't yet signed on that agreement to accelerate their step for more peace and development. Note that the partners that Nile Basin Initiative are the World Bank, African Development Bank and the JZ. And at the end of that meeting, Burundi will hand over the presidency to Uganda.
Arriving now Bujumbura and the visit to Buhumuza province. This Saturday, the second vice president of the National Assembly, Busesia Nkeshimana, joined the population of Buhumuza province and the community works, making the launch of the construction of the new 5-story provincial office building. The second vice president urged local administrators to ensure the proper use and the transparency of such infrastructure. Olo Kamkama HC has more.
The 5 floors provincial below construction activities of Buhumuza province will be attended by different authorities such as the second vice president of the National Assembly, Nkeshimana Busesia, the defense minister, Marie-Chantal Nijimbere, the justice minister, the deputy general secretary of the Senate Deputy Deputy, Sayaka Nshimirimana, and the others such as Benesa Murago Association members. The activities consisted in mixturing sand and cement. In her speech, the governor of Buhumuza province, Denise Daruhekie, has said that construction site will cost almost 8 billion, 5 million Burundi francs in 3 years. She called on everyone to contribute. The Benesa Murago Association has given 1,000 cement bags money, and the Akeza Zero Deshe and the Big Insurance and others 130 bags and 200 bags each one respectively. The Busesia families has given 10 million envelope, in the Sayaka Nshimirimana's family 5 million, and on the side of MPs elected in Buhumuza, a 225 cement bags envelope has been given. In her speech, Busesia has thanked those who contributed and has called on others to contribute and to finish the assisted 100 vulnerable.
Always up country, according to the observations made by our reporting team on the ground, avocado farming currently presents multiple advantages for the commune of Muyinga in Buhumuza province. Local authorities and the avocado making center report that over 200 tons of avocados can be exported in a single day. This dynamic has led to a significant increase in communal tax revenues while creating many jobs for the people of Muyinga. Evariste Nyonguru visited the area.
This is the avocado collection center of Muyinga Kinazi, serving both the local and international markets. It is known as Burundi Avocado Marketing. The center is located on the Rugali Hill in the commune of Muyinga within the province of Buhumuza. On site, large trucks can be seen loading and unloading avocados. Nyonguru Siriake, the commercial director of the company, explains that since the launch of activities in Muyinga, the local population has increasingly embraced the avocado farming, which has significantly boosted the production. He notes that, depending on the season, exports can reach over 200 tons per day. According to him, the population has shown a strong commitment to this agricultural activity. Kayumba Laurent, head of the Department for Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation and the Communal Finances in Muyinga, adds that avocado farming is generating substantial benefits for the commune. He indicates that the problem of market access for avocados no longer exists, and that the communal tax revenues have also increased. These benefits extend beyond the commune level. Citizens themselves are profiting, as the company now employs over 500 workers, including both the daily laborers and the contract employees, who enjoy greater job stability.
Always in countryside. Since the gradual establishment of universities closer to the population in the northern region of the country, a very positive impact has been observed, particularly in terms of intellectual training across various sectors. The proximity has also led to a significant increase in the number of students, including those from modest backgrounds, who now have access to higher education. These developments were highlighted by several students and universities officials during a visit by the National Radio and the Television team in the region. And on this Sunday morning, a fire that destroyed more than 80 mattresses broke out on the 8th Avenue of Kinanila Quarter in the Musaga zone. The owner of the damaged property are requesting that investigations be conducted to clearly determine the exact causes of that fire. Jivon Ndayishimiye was on the ground.
Umuriro watanguriye mu matera. Je narindi mu pangu mu kigo hacaza umukobwa akurira ngaho kwibarabara. Caza arambwira ati nyabuna kumbura mu kupa matara imatera ziraheze zisha.
This fire occurred on 8th Avenue in the Kinanira Kota Musaga zone, Mugere commune in Bujumbura province. According to eyewitnesses, the fire broke out at around 9 a.m. in a shop that sold mattresses. Karine Nijimbere, the head of 8th Avenue, explained that the blaze first started in this mattress shop before spreading to a secretariat, a pharmacy, and a shop that sold juices. She noted that the owner, Trace Shop, was unable to save anything, while other shops owners managed to recover part of their goods. For P. Nzayomaze, a resident of the avenue, it is difficult to understand how the shop caught fire given that there was no electricity at the time. Residents of the area, supported by the police, intervened quickly to prevent the fire from spreading further. Karine Nijimbere emphasized that the swift intervention of the police helped limit the damage, especially since houses were located very close to the scene. These allowed residents to save some of their belongings. For P. Nzayomaze, thanks to the community and the police, the damage was contained and several items were saved and secured. Jire Daizeye, the manager of the Burns shop, stated that the losses are enormous. According to him, more than 80 mattresses and over 1 million Burundian francs were consumed by the flames. For now, the causes of the fire remain unknown. Those who lost their property in the incident are calling for investigation to know its origin.
Thank you, dear viewers, for your attention. This is the end of our English News Edition. Keep watching our programs. I'm Jackson Dakosi. I'm really going to miss you.